Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Bitcoin has dipped into the support zone that I communicated earlier today. It's between 68,259 and 69,803. Yeah. And as long as the price can hold support here, we might see direct further upside trend continuation. It's worth watching for that. It's very much on the micro level, but yeah, there are few different scenarios and one additional scenario I'm actually observing, which is kind of new. So I thought about something different, but I'm not sure if it's worth mentioning that maybe we should. It's just something to be aware of, because obviously we are still moving in corrective structures, and even if one of these scenarios is being followed, I mean, because we are in a correction, things can always go the other way and they can always go wrong and the price might take a different route. There are many more junctures that a price can take in such a correction, right? Many more junctures than in an impulse, for example. So it's just completely normal, and therefore probabilities are more balanced and we need to be more dynamic basically in our assessments. So looking at this structure here, I mean, again, just briefly, there are two main scenarios I'm following. The yellow count is the short-term bullish one, an ending diagonal in which a wave 1 topped, wave 2 pullback bottomed around the 2nd of April. The third wave should take us to around about 81k in the third wave, yeah. Then we should get a fourth wave and a fifth wave. To keep this scenario alive, we really need the price to hold below above yesterday's low. And that critical level is 67,470 or 67,500 rather. So that's very straightforward. You have a very clear invalidation point. This yellow count will not be fully invalidated below yesterday's low. Only the microstructure will. Okay, only the microstructure will. It is possible, and that's, let's call it the other scenario I'm observing. It is possible that this B wave resets a little lower, of course, you know. So to completely rule out yellow, we first need to see a break below yesterday's low, but also a break below this low, which was formed here on the 2nd of April at around 64,650. Because a break below this level here, yesterday's low, could still allow us to reset the B wave. That's basically what I'm watching. You might call it also a 1-2-1-2 setup. That's not what I'm watching. I call it a 1-2-AB because we're dealing with three-wave structures. So it's likely a diagonal pattern that's unfolding here. So, but that's the yellow count, okay? And we are currently in a micro support area for the yellow count. So this also needs to break first to put the emphasis on the white count. I mean, I'm following primarily the white count as said before, but I also notice very much a reluctance of Bitcoin to sell off. I mean, it's printing higher highs and higher lows, but still it looks so much like an A, B, C structure. Not the most beautiful one, because this move up was a little bit too short. So I'm thinking, okay, definitely keep the door open for higher as long as we hold yesterday's low. But in the white count, we would be dealing with now a C wave down, which could take us to 60.1k. So you see considerable uncertainty here. Wave 1 down, because this is a 5-wave move down, okay? From the Monday high, this move down can be interpreted as a 5-wave move. Once the 5-wave move was completed, I made you aware that we could get a rally into resistance, which we did. The resistance area is still on the chart and still relevant. And then from resistance, we were watching for a reaction. That reaction happened. Move into support, that happened. The initial reaction to support happened as well. So, but we're holding the support area. So now it's very much important to be know the parameters, I think. We can all summarize it like that. Know your parameters, be on the side of caution. Don't be bearish. We're in a bullish market, but any pullbacks could be opportunities. And just note that probabilities for the white count, which would send us down lower, would increase with a break below yesterday's low. So that's what I would like to see. But first of all, the price needs to drill through this support area basically here between 68,260 and 69,804. If we do that, then we can break below yesterday's low and then follow through to the downside. However, if we hold support, then the yellow count here that sends us higher is very much relevant. And as I said, I noticed this reluctance of Bitcoin to sell off, something that we've observed throughout this bull market. And if the price breaks above yesterday's high, or is it today's high actually? Yeah, 61,320 and then also breaks above the Monday high at 72,800, I think then we are en route to 81K. So this should give you all the parameters you need, actually. It's very clear. For anything else, you need a crystal ball. I don't think you can get any more clarity out of this chart with any technical analysis method. We're consolidating. We're consolidating, so it's just a matter of knowing your parameters, know the support and resistance levels, and be aware that within these corrective patterns, the market can change direction at an instant. Any pullback can be an opportunity, in my opinion, because we're in a bullish market, and it's worth knowing what are the parameters that need to be broken to the upside for a rally in a C wave of wave 3 to take precedence. That's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, please make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.